out bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak, because Jesus, he died for me. I'm unique, there is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
Take a step back for a second. So I put in some work on this week. Oh shoot. Worked on the background a little bit. Worked on some of the textures and colored in some of the parts. So hopefully we will be able to finish this week, or yeah, today. I'm hoping. I know, dude, that is such an old clip. Appreciate it, Caleb. Appreciate it, man. No worries, bro. No worries, Cross. I was just saying that I heard your messages, and I'm horrible at responding to basically any sort of message, whether it's Discord, text, call, voice, shout down the street, anything. I'm just bad at responding. So that says nothing about you as a person or our friendship. So please don't take that personal. Not that you would. Coke Zero, if you're watching, just saying, would be a good sponsor. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to continue coloring in some of this stuff. Let's see. So I'm going to start coloring the fabric on the sides. Hey Nick, what's up, man? Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. I'm hoping we can finish this week, dude. If we don't finish tonight, then I'm gonna finish sometime this week, and I can get in touch with you about shipping and all that stuff. So, but yeah, man, it's turning out really great. I'm gonna be working on some textures and obviously some coloring in tonight, and some shadows and all that stuff to make it look cohesive. So it's not just looking like a sticker on a background or something. But dude, I got sucked into it. Not a TikTok hole, but I don't know if you guys follow Ryan Reynolds on Twitter. I do, because I like comedy, and I think Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. But he posted this video of apparently this TikTok challenge where he's doing this like 6-part harmony of this verse from this song from this guy who I have no idea who it is. And then all of a sudden, on like the 5th or 6th part, Will Ferrell just pops up behind him. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why I know why it struck me so much as so funny. But yeah, I'm a huge music fan. I like a lot of different types of music. So I even like acapella. I'm that guy. I love acapella music. Me and Watson, my friend Watson, had a conversation about music several months back. That was quite entertaining. We shared some songs back and forth. Hey, I got Splitgate. If I'm free, I would if I'm free one time, I would love to. I'm down to play. Hey Cross, sorry I couldn't join last night, man. How far did you get in Kingdom Hearts, dude? Are you still you got past Maleficent, right? I can't wait till you get to the end, dude. I feel like there's like 48 bosses at the end, like in a row. Not to dissuade you from keeping on playing. I realized how bad that sounded. No, man, I'm not. I am not, Caleb. So yeah, just shoot me a message on Discord. It's like just like what she's looking for and all that stuff. Oh, appreciate it, Watson. You alone, my brother, were inspiration for the background. So I have just as much you to thank. But no worries, man. Hopefully everything is good with your power. Your power comes back on. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, just let me know. Just shoot me a message, bro. So I was watching those clips of the Spider-Man 2 announcement. Made me want to play Spider-Man again, man. I forgot how fun that game was. I was watching YouTube clips on it again. Man, I really enjoyed that game. Like, a lot of times when I play games, I'm just trying to get through them because I want to beat them. And that one was kind of that was how that one was kind of, but I really enjoyed that one a lot. I took my time with that one. Shoot. So for those of you who popped in a little later, we're working on a commission piece right now that we've been working on for about 3 weeks now, I think. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap up most of it tonight. Maybe not the absolute finishing touches, but for the most part, I'm hoping we can wrap it up tonight. And then we'll get started on the new one, which is my personal commission for myself next week, which I'm super excited about. But this commission piece is basically our good friend Nick, who's in chat, who's part of the Co-op Trio podcast. Is him as Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's what we're working on right now. And right now I'm just laying in the base colors for the overall pick. And then I'll come in with some shadows and textures and highlights and all that stuff. Cast shadows and all that. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I was super pumped for this stream because I've been working on this week and it's turning out really good. Okay, sounds good, man. Sounds good. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I think it was last Tuesday when you were in chat. That was a really cool idea. I was telling my wife about it too. She thought it was awesome. Hope you don't mind. She won't tell anybody. That's how we roll, man. That's how we roll, Nick. I need this color so I can color this out here. Nick, this piece is going to be 16 by 20, just FYI. So it's going to be relatively big. Shoot. Hold up. There we go. I have not played Horizon, man. I've been watching it's that kid Rod, our friend Rod on Twitch, play it a little bit, and I've been interested in playing it, but I've never played it at all. But it looks awesome. It looks really cool. I don't know if it would be typically the type of game I would play, but it looks really cool. Alright, I'm gonna kind of try to make my own design a little bit. Yeah, Watson, I said this earlier to Cross, because he sends me messages all the time and I just don't reply. It's not because I don't like you or I'm ignoring you. I'm just horrible at replying to stuff. Even my mother, I do the same thing. And I don't do it to my wife though, because I would probably get murdered in my sleep. But storytelling was awesome. Obviously, I'm a fan of the character. Yeah, that's sweet. It's a beautiful game, like absolutely gorgeous. So. All right, let me close this out and reopen it. Let's see what this looks like. We're gonna do some patchwork in here. Yeah, I like this color better. I'm gonna make it look kind of rough because I want it to look like quilt, like patchwork, you know, like it's supposed to. Hand stitched by me naturally. I'm just gonna put in some rough placements of these squares, and then I'll come back in and kind of so one thing with these, come on now, keeps freezing up, hold on. One thing with these stitches is that it's really easy to show perspective with these things, so you want to use that to your advantage. So I think I might. Hey, let me know if the music is too loud, because I know last week it was kind of obnoxious, so I'm not trying to blow everybody's ears out. I like it. Almost looks Egyptian, like Pharaoh. Okay, cool. Thanks, Watson. All right, let's see. I think the bottom part right here is red. Like right here. Like this is orange, but it looks like this is distinctly red. So I'm gonna come in here with some reds. And I'm gonna make them just slightly different color. Again, I want it to look a little messy because I want it to look like stitching, you know? Just like this. Come in here with some extra stitching, kind of make it look, again, make it look like threading. What the heck? Stop. Now the goal is try to make this not look perfect, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I know it looks super messy, but you're still getting the point of this thick orange line with just these kind of strays. All right, actually I see a spot where I didn't color. All right, so let's work on the skin tone a bit. I'm going to I'm gonna come in here with a obviously an over the top skin tone, and then I'm gonna come in with some darkers. Actually, that's a little too dark. There we go. So because there's no there is kind of direct light on his face, but not like a ton of a really direct light. So it's going to be more of like a diffused shadow type thing. That being said, I'm going to put some harsh shadows, but for the most part, it's going to be more like soft diffused light. Sorry, I got a text. I'm gonna put the saturation up on that just a tad. And then we got this part right here as well. Now I can color straight through that fur because I have the arm underneath that fur layer, which is pretty cool. Alright, now I'm going to come in with a darker, less saturated color for some shadow on the arm. Ooh, not that desaturated. come in with just like a rim light right here and right there. Cool. Thanks, Caleb. I'll check it once I'm done with the stream. I'll check it. Thanks again, man. Alright, I feel like I need to make this. No, it's too dark. There we go. Thanks, J Duran. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. I'm just trying our hand at some different coloring techniques. Actually, shout out to J Duran Art. He's in. They are in our Discord, and they are phenomenal. I especially like how they color their pieces, and I want to have them on stream at one point. Might do a co-stream. We've been talking about it. Keeps freezing up. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, Mike Quinn. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the hero stare, Mike Quinn. Thanks for redeeming that. Appreciate it. Haven't done that in a minute. Hope you are doing well. How was your week been? Let's so some of these shadows are gonna just be me guessing, you know? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Got the collar going here, which I didn't mean to erase that whole thing. And the hair obviously would throw a little bit of shadow. And then it would go around that neck muscle. Forgot what it's called. Kind of go down a bit and then go back up. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mike Quinn. My condolences, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's awful. Were you close? If you don't mind me asking. Sheesh. So sorry. It's awful. Okay. Let me see something quick. Who's this guy you're coloring? So this is, if you've ever played Horizon Zero Dawn, this is the main character, Aloy. Except our good friend Nick from Co-op Trio Podcast, it's Nick's face, basically on Aloy. So kind of a mashup, so to speak. So here's the full pic. So let me just show you, walk you through the process. So we came in with, that was the original drawing that we came in with. And then we kind of added the background. I upped the saturation a little bit on that. I'm a huge fan of gradients. I don't know why, I just am. I think they work really well for like sunsets and stuff. Played around with the saturation on both sides of it. Added in some clouds in the back, some cloud texture. Then I painted the ground, did a little bit of a gradient on that, and added a teeny bit of rock texture-ish on that. Then I came in with some leaves, kind of like some background filler type thing. And then I added some just fur, or they have fur on them. So I put fur around where the fur is and kind of molded it and warped it and add some shadow and things like that. It's fur texture. And then we're working on the coloring right now. So that's where we're at so far. Of course my Wacom is not working. Why would it know? Why would it work? Guys, I'm hoping it doesn't do the same thing that it did last week. Alright, let's try to turn it off, turn it back on. Sorry guys. I ran into the same issue last week. The Wacom just stops cooperating. It's pretty old though, so might have to close Photoshop and try to reopen it and see what happens. That's why I want an iPad. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Trying to get the skin tone. I'm still not a huge fan of it, but you know. Alright, so I'm gonna come in with the hair. I feel like the hair is like reddish brown. Nick, I know your hair is black. If you're still on, Nick, I can change it to black if you would like, but I think it would look cool if we went with the reddish brown. And I am not at the level you are, J Durant Art, with the coloring, so if you have any tips, if you see me doing anything that just doesn't make any sense, by all means, feel free to speak up. I'm kind of a self-taught type thing, so I freely admit that I am not an expert, and I regularly try to take advice from the crowd on Photoshop. Might have to do watercolor on stream one time. I really like doing watercolor, and I don't get to do it a whole lot. You could do some really cool stuff with watercolor, man. Yeah, I might darken that up, but let me just color it all in first. You know, like when you're like midway through something, specifically art, but I guess it applies to a lot of different stuff, and you're looking at it and you go, man, that does not look good. Like, it's at that moment where you just have to keep pushing through, and I feel like if you keep pushing through, you'll get to a point where it looks really good. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. I'm not a huge fan of where this is right now, but I think if I keep pushing through, I think it will look good. There we go. Yeah, we can definitely do that, man. Because I was wondering if we wanted to do like black, because you have black hair, right? Actually, let's. Do you have black hair? So you said a dark brown with a red tint. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. And what we can do is we can come in. Dark brown. Okay, cool. I'm actually going to change the brush to a softer brush. I kind of want to let me change pressure. There we go. I'm going to just come in here with a really, really, really light touch. Actually, let me do. Hold on. Cool. I'm glad you like it, man. Just adding like a little bit of shadow. I know you don't have like a hardcore beard, but I want to definitely make an indication of it. All right. Come on now. I don't know why my Photoshop keeps freezing. It's frustrating. I definitely have enough memory, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Oh, forgot about her hand down here, or his hand down here. Sorry, I'm gonna do that a lot. Nope. Alright, so come in with the shadow color. We'll just do a little bit of a shadow around the hand. I'm gonna add some just flair to this. Taking a break, getting wrecked tonight. Nice. I'm glad you're spending it doing something fun, Cross. That's awesome. Cannot get that Ryan Reynolds TikTok out of my head. Good grief. My kids loved it. You wanted to watch it over and over and over. Hey, Nick. What color are your eyes, man? I know this looks weird, just give me a sec. I have the layer on multiply so that the colors aren't going to be exact when they're going through multiple layers, so that's why I had to do that. And then I gotta remove this little ditty so the background can show. Alright. We're getting there, man. Let's do some textures. Let's see what this looks like. So what we're gonna do is we're going to multiply it. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's check the layers on this, or the levels. Not a fan. Splinter Cell Blacklist. I cannot remember the last time I played a Splinter Cell, man. It's been a very, very, very long time. It's Tom Clancy, right? I feel like the last Tom Clancy I played was Rainbow Six, and that was like way, way, way back in the day. Okay, let's do some feathering on this hair. So the goal is obviously to make this hair look 3D, right? So basically darkening it up. Ghost Recon, I played that too. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely been a long time, man. Just coming in with some like sporadic shadow. Again, trying to make this look 3D as much as possible. I don't know why this thing keeps freezing, but it's getting on my nerves. come in here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Don't like how red that is. Sorry guys, I'm going to close out of this real quick because I'm missing some toolbars and it's not pulling them up for some reason. So let's try this again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. So, what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's have this. Hey, what's up, Locke? Appreciate it, man. Hey, no worries, man. I definitely get it. Appreciate the alert, brother. Love you, man. Thanks for popping in. Alright, so I'm going to come in with some harsh shadows because... Nope, need a different brush. Because that's what these... There would be a cast shadow on these things. So it would basically cast on this too, so let's do some dark blue. A little desaturated color on this. Right there. And it will be a little desaturated on the orange too, so let's do that as well. Cool. Oh no. That sucks, Locke. Sorry, dude. I say that as I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you, man. That sucks. Yeah, I'm drawing Aloy. Well, Nick as Aloy. So, but yes. Nah, I don't want it that dark. Sheesh. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. There we go. Much better. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, Nick's a huge fan of Horizon, so I sound like I'm Nick's advocate. That's just what Nick told me. C-Lock. Oh, really? Chunk, your and Locke's name was both red, so I thought you were Locke talking. Yeah, man, it's Aloy. It's the first time I've ever drawn Aloy, so. Oh, man. Bad, man. I thought you were totally, I didn't mean to call you Locke if I did. How dare I? How dare I make an honest mistake? Seal, thanks for the sub, bro. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Yes, so since we're drawing Nick as Aloy, I kind of beefed Aloy up a bit. But Aloy doesn't necessarily wear like quote unquote masculine clothing, or I'm sorry, feminine clothing rather. It's kind of androgynous, like the clothing, so it honestly fits a man or a woman. So I didn't really have to change anything about her clothing. Yeah. Yeah, so it's supposed to be Nick, which Nick, I need to know your eye color so I can kind of adjust on that. But yeah, it's supposed to be Nick, and yeah, that's what we're working with. So I need to look at the necklace. So we got some reds and blues and oranges. All right, so let's just play with that a little bit. Actually, let's do some blues first. Do some desaturated blues. If I'm coloring any of this incorrect and it has a specific meaning, Nick, just let me know, man, and I can always adjust. But I'm kind of going gut instinct here a little bit, so please forgive me if I'm committing sacrilege with some of these colors or design choices. Lock with the gifted sub, man. Appreciate it, bro. Chunk, you are now a member of the Stan Clan. Welcome. If anybody is a subscriber in the chat, go ahead and throw your Stan head in the chat. And then talk Scottish to me. There we go. Blue. Okay, cool. Speaking of, I meant to shout out my man. And there we go. All right, let's continue with the pearls of wisdom. This is what I'm going to call them. Blue and orange are complementary colors, which means when they are placed side by side, they're opposite on the color wheel, they're opposite colors on the color wheel, but when they're placed side by side, they make each other pop more. So your art lesson for the day. Cool. Yeah, they go really good together. It's probably one of my favorite color combinations too, honestly. And I'm gonna make these kind of probably spending way too much time on these, but to kind of have a little bit of a shine to them. And I know they don't look perfect, but I'm hyper zoomed in right now. So you're not going to be this zoomed into this. I'm like 400% right now. So I promise it'll look better once you're zoomed out. See? Much better. Thunder draw and pack of him. Yeah, you can draw. You're more than welcome to draw him, Chunk the Hut. I know exactly. I think I know who you're talking about. Out of the way. That's too light. That's too dark. Perfect. I'm gonna add a deep red one, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually draw a line. Whoa. Oh, let's make this a one pointer. Let's change this to going to kind of take liberties with these necklaces, Nick. Just adding some texture to these. No, I ain't gonna ban nobody. Oh, I don't want it that hardcore. I have not played Horizon Zero Dawn. I still have a ton of games that I haven't been able to play through yet. One of them being I haven't finished God of War, and I haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima, which yeah, bring it. I get it. I get it. I just got a ton of other games on the list I gotta get through first. All right. All right. See you, Nick. Thanks for popping in, man. I feel like this thing is I'm gonna come in here and shore up some of these lines. I need to now. I'm gonna erase these lines. So I'm not a huge fan of these. I know it looks crazy, just give me a sec. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Oh man. Yeah, I love everything samurai. I just I haven't been able to play it, man. I just don't have the time at the moment. As soon as I get the time though, I am definitely playing it. I was in the other room. Oh, I just haven't had a chance to play. I started Ghost of Tsushima. I just haven't had a chance to really play it, man. I've been wanting to for a really, really long time. I don't know if we're gonna finish this today. I thought we were gonna finish it, but I don't know if we are. But we'll get close. We'll definitely get close.